Yes, it's Friday, February 13th. It's Friday the 13th, a very lucky day before Valentine's Day. Good morning, everyone, and thank you for waking up with us for News 8 Daybreak. It's just occurring to me that it's Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
I'm Ron Corning.
And I'm Alexa Economist. It is. And DJ LC is in studio getting the weekend party started today. So we're feeling lucky, actually, on this Friday the 13th.
We also have the Light Crust Doughboys in the house as well. We're going to talk to them and hear from them coming up here this morning. Looking forward to that. Also, for a check of your weekend forecast, let's get right over to Greg Fields. You're watching the official show of Morning People, and as we head to break, the Light Crust Doughboys back in studio playing us out here this morning as we hear another story from the Daybreak Kiss Cam.
Well, we had them on around Christmas time, and they were so beyond amazing that we begged them to come back, and they did. Art Greenhaw and Dion Pride from the Light Crust Doughboys are joining us live in studio. So good to see you again, and also here to promote an upcoming concert, which is on February 22nd. We'll get to that in a second, but first of all, you know, it's almost Valentine's Day, and so we're talking about love, the good and the bad. What makes a good breakup song, or what makes a good love song, in your opinion?
Well, I think a love song is something that has universal love values, you know, something that rich, poor, young, old, everybody can relate to. Songs like Can't Help Falling in Love and Love Me Tender, and just something everybody can relate to.
Now, do you prefer singing a love song or a breakup song?
Well, I guess it depends on what mood we're in.
Well, okay, I'll tell you what. Since it's Friday the 13th, in a second, we're going to have you sing a breakup song.
A breakup.
But
we'll be thinking about it.
Be thinking about that. First of all, though, we want to remind you that these guys are playing Sunday, February 22nd at the historic Texan Theater. That's in Greenville. Starts at 2 p.m., and it's in honor of former State Senator Bob Dole. This will help raise money for the Boys and Girls Club of Northeast Texas. You could also perhaps expect to see some drumming from Mr. Dole as well. So that's something to look forward to. We've got that information also on our website. Okay, so before we head to break, what breakup song would you like to play for us?
Faded Love.
Okay, take it away.
Aha, yeah.
All right, we are back here this morning, 5:24, and yeah, it's a chilly 36 degrees out there, but we're warming things up with a little DJ LC here on the official show of Morning People, News 8 Daybreak, and the backup singers from Light Crust Doughboys also joining DJ LC. He seems quite pleased by that.
I mean, wouldn't you be?
He seems pleased. He
Beautiful.
does.
I'm Alexa Economist.
And I'm Ron Corning. Talk about a rose between two thorns. Look who's here. DJ LC, and a real rose.
A rose and a rose. Well,
on this
real.
on this very
Fake.
on this very special episode of The Bachelor, I'd like to give Alexa the rose.
Thank you.
There you go.
For your weekend forecast, let's check in with Greg Fields. Hey, Greg.
A lot of that going to be taking place, I guess, today and tomorrow.
Dion Pride with the Light Crust Doughboys. They are in the house this morning, getting us in the mood for Valentine's Day. So happy to have them here. And as we head to break, here's another one of our viewers with our Valentine's Day Kiss Cam. We'll be right back. Thank you for waking up with us for News 8 Daybreak. We are live from Victory Park. Friday morning, it's Friday the 13th. An unlucky day before the day of love. I'm Ron Corning. How you doing, DJ?
DJ LC's in the house. That's right. Love
Feeling a lot of love in the studio this morning.
Yeah, you brought your big rose along with you.
I did.
I'm Alexa Economist. We also, in addition to DJ LC, have the Light Crust Doughboys in house. They are back, and they're going to play some of our favorite love songs in honor of Valentine's Day, and they are amazing.
And they have an amazing event coming up on February 22nd. You can hear them live in Greenville, so details on that just ahead. In the meantime, a chilly morning. It will warm up to 70, but Greg said something earlier. I had to look it up to see exactly what he was saying. He said, I believe, precipitation, possibly of the wintry variety. Now, the dictionary says that's known as snow.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Still feel small when you stand beside the ocean. Whenever one door closes, I hope.
Daybreak Kiss Cam. We've been hearing from you at home all morning long. And the Light Crust Doughboys are joining us live in studio. They've been playing some love songs and some breakup songs as well. We're going to talk about an upcoming concert here in just a moment on February 22nd. But first, Art Greenhaw, the band leader, is here. And we talked about love songs in the last hour. What's your favorite kind of breakup song? Because you can tackle it as a desperately broken-hearted person, or you can take it with a sense of humor, right?
Well, I guess with the Doughboys, Faded Love, I Miss You, Darling, even more, Heaven Forgets, and so forth. And so, you can't beat Faded Love.
That sounds desperately broken-hearted. It really does. So on February 22nd, you're going to be playing at the Texan Theater in Greenville, which is an incredibly historic theater there, February 22nd. But you're going to be there honoring Dr. Bob Dole, who's was a longtime Texas state senator, still a practicing physician. One thing I didn't know about him, a career drummer at one point.
He's played drums with us on several occasions. We've cut 2 EP albums with him. He just plays up a storm. Ghost Riders in the Sky with us, Pipeline, Somewhere Over the Rainbow. We just love to have him on drums. Greenville's his hometown. He's one of the favorite sons of Greenville, so we're thanking him for his 12, 13 years of public service, Texas legislature as a senator. The Light Crust Doughboys, thank you, Senator Bob Dole. Beautiful theater, only seats 120 people.
And that's on Saturday, the 22nd at 2
Sunday.
p.m. So
it's
check
a Sunday matinee.
You can get home in time to watch the Academy Awards on WFAA Channel 8. All right, play it out.
Love song,
Thanks,
Can't
guys.
Help Falling, Dion.
Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you.
Hey, good morning. Thanks for joining us here for News 8 Daybreak. I'm Alexa Economist. We have the Light Crust Doughboys in the house helping us get ready for Valentine's Day with our wonderful love songs and also some breakup songs. So we'll hear more from them in a moment. But first of all, let's head outside to Ron and Greg on the plaza with a check of our ever-changing forecast. Hi, Ron.
Don't forget, there could be an old lover in her memory.
You got the big rose right over there. People are tweeting us asking, where do we find the big rose?
With DJLC, can we get a shot of that?
Go grab that rose, Larry. That thing's been tucked away around here for forever and a day, so we don't know where we got it. In the meantime, I'm going to give this to Alexa like The Bachelor on a very special episode. In the meantime, another couple with some great advice on Daybreak Kiss Cam. It's not polite to give it back. Thank you very much, Nick. And all morning long, if you've been watching, we've been getting advice from North Texas couples about how to make a relationship last.
We're all searching for that, right? But that's just part of what we captured. Now we want to give you a better sense of just how much love North Texas really has to offer. Take a look.
Can you feel the love from the News 8 Daybreak team?
I love what she had to say, though.
I know, it was great, wasn't it? Let's have the Light Crust Doughboys play us out to break. Good Morning America coming up next. Have a great weekend, everybody.
Say only fools rush